We all know the feeling of paralysis, that sense of standing at the edge of a cliff, but being unable to take the next step. For Sophia, a 23-year-old artist, that cliff was the blank canvas. She had vibrant ideas, entire worlds in her mind, but the fear of them not being perfect stopped her from even beginning. Sophia's procrastination wasn't laziness. It was a shield, a self-imposed wall of perfection made of what-ifs. What if I ruin everything? What if it's not good enough? She accumulated notebooks full of unfinished drawings, each one a ghost of an idea that never had a chance to live. It was the sound of that studio that drew her in. Inside, an elderly artisan with clay-covered hands was working on a piece. His name was Master Hiroki. With eyes full of wisdom, he invited her in. Sophia, hesitant, confessed her problem, hoping for advice. But Hiroki, instead of words, simply led her to a workbench full of clay. Clay, he said, is not afraid of being shaped. It accepts every touch, every fold, every squeeze. The master began to form a piece, but then purposely deformed it, and then completely broke it apart. The young woman was shocked, but the master simply smiled, kneaded the clay again, and started over with the same calm demeanor. It is only through countless attempts, through the very act of breaking, that the clay finds its true purpose, he explained, his voice low and steady. What you call a mistake, I call a moment of revelation. It is an opportunity for a new shape, a stronger foundation. The most beautiful works are not those untouched by struggle, but those whose scars have been transformed into a unique story. He explained that the beauty of a vase is not in its perfect shape on the first try, but in its ability to be reshaped. The heat of the kiln is what makes it strong, and the cracks can be filled with gold. Ceramics, he said, are not afraid of being broken. They know that every imperfection tells a story. In that moment, Sophia understood. Her work didn't have to be perfect from the start. Her mistakes were just opportunities to refine her art, to give it character and depth. She realized that art isn't about creating something flawless, but about having the courage to begin, to mold, to fail, and to try again. From that day on, she began to create. Many pieces fell apart, some broke, but each one taught her something. The fear didn't disappear completely, but it no longer paralyzed her. The journey wasn't about avoiding the falls, but about having the courage to get up and mold her life, one piece at a time. Life, after all, doesn't demand perfection. It only demands that you begin. If this story resonated with you, if you also have a fear of failure that stops you from starting, leave a like and subscribe. Together, let's build the courage to break, reshape, and create our own masterpiece.